A human rights group says 27 people were killed in an airstrike that hit a hospital in Syria. Let's show you some video. This is video that we received just a short time ago, and it shows the aftermath of the attack that witnesses say the Al-Quds Field Hospital in Aleppo was struck by a missile from a fighter jet. Now, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says 3 children and 3 doctors are among the dead. Among them, one of Aleppo's last remaining pediatricians. Our international diplomatic editor, Nick Robertson, has been following this story for us from London. He joins us now. And Nick, an airstrike has hit a hospital in Syria. What more have you learned about the attack and its deadly aftermath?
Well, one of the last pediatricians in Aleppo dying is hugely significant. This hospital has support and help from Doctors Without Borders, MSF, Médecins Sans Frontières, and from the ICRC, the International Committee for the Red Cross. The International Committee for the Red Cross say that because this health facility has been targeted, this is not an accident. It was a direct strike, according to the MSF. Because this hospital has been targeted, now millions of people's lives are now put in grave danger because they're not going to have access to the sort of medical care that they need when there's a conflict raging around them. What the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says is if you take the last 6 days in Aleppo alone, 148 civilians have been killed. Now think back, just a week ago we were talking about a cessation of hostilities in Syria that was allowing peace talks in Geneva to take place. Now we're talking about these staggering numbers, 148 civilians in the last 6 days killed in Aleppo. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights breaks that down further. They say that 99 of those civilian deaths were on the opposition side, 49 of those civilian deaths on the regime side resulting from opposition shelling. What the situation is as far as the peace talks are going, and it is symptomatic, this escalation of violence that we're witnessing, this targeting of the hospital by what appears to be the regime air force, is having a direct impact on the peace talks in Geneva. The opposition have left those peace talks, put their participation on hold. The UN Special Envoy, who oversees those peace talks, is talking in very dire terms. In the past 48 hours, he says, there has been one Syrian death every 25 minutes and one person wounded every 13 minutes.